Hello everyone, and today we're going to be doing the special 10-year Minecraft map that's on the MC version of Minecraft. So, yeah, it's loading right now, and I'm in. 10 years. Alright. I had no clue what this map's supposed to be about. I made sure if I saw that anyone else's show that I didn't look at it, because I wanted to be surprised. Anniversary Golden Minecraft. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Oh, that is so cool! Look at that! The 0 and the 10 is like a creeper. Alright, let's get in. And weird. Push forward. There we go. Alright, going to a dark tunnel. May 10th, 2009. 2009 free alpha. June 30th, 2010 alpha Halloween update. The Nether. December 20th, 2010 beta adventure update. October 25th, 2012 pretty scary update. March 13th, 2013 redstone horses update. October 25th, 2013 update that changed the world. Beautiful update. February 29th, 2016 combat frostburn update. November 14th, 2016 exploration update. June 7th, 2017 World of Color update. July 18th, 2018 aquatic update. That word caught me up for a minute. Okay. Let's get out. I wonder what these numbers are for. 10 years of Minecraft. The vault. Ooh, this is the whole place, it looks like. Welcome to the vault. Here you will find every block in Minecraft safely under a lock and key. Not really, it's much more high-tech than that. The vault uses a super secret 6-digit code, which you'll never guess. Now, what was it again? Having looked after Minecraft since day one, I'm getting awful forgetful. Really should write it down somewhere. 1705. Hold on, let me write this down so I don't have to constantly look back at this. Alright, 170509. Alright. Alright. 1 7 0 5 0 9. Alright. Okay, we're in the vault currently. It looks like there's biodomes, museum of redstone, mob gardens, and the academy. Alright. Guys, excuse me for coughing. I gotta turn this back on. I'm trying to turn it off so you guys can hear it, but it doesn't seem like some work. Okay. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at this, it looks so cool! But where is this taking me? You can always go back. This is like a little mine. With different types of ores in it. Where am I going? Okay. Going up. Okay, where are we now? Okay, that took me to the vault. I probably should have looked about where I was going. I have no clue where I am right now. Let's go back to the vault. That was cool. Like, next time I probably should to the south of the gold apple. Next time I should probably look to see where I'm going. He just sucked me back. Sorry, my allergy was bad today. I had the fan off just for a minute and it. Whew. I wonder if there's like Easter eggs. That'd be fun. Ooh, better view. Back in the dark tunnel. I don't know. I'm serious. There's one thing from allergy, but my freaking voice just keeps breaking. Right. Out. Okay, they said that this was a golden apple, I believe. Okay, there's 4 golden apples. Oh, actually, there's golden apples all around. Let's finish the vault first. Now let's start here and make a way around in the middle. Diamonds. There are a few other blocks that cause such excitement upon their discovery. Generating naturally in the world below by level 16, diamond ore will drop diamonds when mined with an iron and diamond pickaxe. Used to create the best tools and armor in the game. Every player hopes to find diamonds while mining. However, be careful while collecting them. Last thing you want is for your diamonds to fall into a patch of hidden lava. Emerald ore is one of the rarest mineral rocks in the game, generating between Y levels 4 and 32 in mountain biomes. Emerald ore will drop emeralds when mined with an iron and diamond pickaxe. These emeralds can be used as currency in village trades or to power beacons. Mined with an iron and diamond pickaxe. Gold ore is a rare material block that can be found below Y level 32 in the majority of biomes. In Badland biomes and its variants, gold ore is also generated between Y levels 32 and 79. Generating between Y levels 1 and 63, iron ore is the most common mineral block that can be used to craft armor and tools. Arguably the next best alternative to diamond. You need at least a stone pickaxe in order to mine it. As it does not generate above Y level 63, you will not be able to find iron ore in the upper levels of mountain biomes. I am so sorry. This is a bad time to pick a big map that's going to take me a lot of reading. Iron ore is only useful once. It is smelted into iron ingots, which can then be crafted into better armor, tools, and weapons. Of course, you can also craft yourself a handy bucket or a pair of shoes. You can also make a minecart. Alright. Generating between Y level 31, with the highest concentrations found between Y levels 13 and 16. The Lapis Lazuli ore drops Lapis Lazuli when mined with a stone pickaxe. Previously used as a dye, Lapis Lazuli can be used to enchant items in an enchantment table. Depending on the enchantment level, 1 through 3 pieces of Lapis Lazuli will be consumed per enchantment. Generating below Y level 16, redstone ore will drop 4 to 5 pieces of redstone dust when mined with an iron diamond pickaxe. Redstone ore will emit white and red particles when clicked, updated, or connected by any mob or player. Redstone dust is used for brewing and crafting, but is primarily used in transmit power via redstone currency on wires. I can't say that word. I know I didn't say it right, but whatever. This is the new quartz block. Looks very bloody. Nether quartz ore is the only ore that generates in the nether, which is also the only source of nether quartz, generating between Y level C7 and 117. Nether quartz ore will drop 1 piece of nether quartz as long as it is mined with a pickaxe. 4 pieces of nether quartz can be crafted into its block form. Purple blocks and purple pillars are decorative blocks that are naturally generated in insane dungeons and in-ship structures, which appear on and near the outer islands in the end. Alternatively, purple blocks can be crafted from 4 pieces of popped quartz root, and if you make these blocks into slabs, you can use these slabs to craft some fancy purple pillars. It says purple, okay? Yeah. I didn't realize it was his name. Beetroot seeds can be acquired from in-city chests, dungeon chests, and chests in Minecraft's abandoned mine shafts, and when mansion chests. Village and farm plots have a 10% chance of being beetroot. When placed on farmland, beetroot seeds will undergo 4 stages of growth before they are ready to be harvested. When they are fully grown, they can be broken to produce beetroots and 0 to 3 beetroot seeds. Beetroot seeds share the same uses as other seeds, such as breeding chickens and taming bears. I didn't realize you could use beetroot seeds to breed chickens or to tame parrots. That's cool. Ouch. Be careful so you don't get pricked to death. Found naturally in desert and badland biomes, cacti will grow to the height of 3 blocks. Cactus must be placed on stand with space on all 4 adjacent sides. In the area where a cactus has been planted becomes unstable and unsuitable, such as when a solid block is placed next to it or its supporting block is removed, the cactus will break and drop as an item. Smelting cactus Smelting cactus in a furnace will give you a piece of green dye. Aside from hurting when you bump into it, cactus will also destroy any items that come into contact with it. Crunch. These little crops can be enjoyed on their own, no cooking required. 1 carrot will restore 3 hunger and provide 3.6 hunger saturation. Alternatively, you can stick them straight back into the ground to get even more carrots. You can find them generating naturally in the farm plots of villagers as rare loot from zombies and shipwreck supply chests. Corals. Corals are non-solid blocks that come in 5 variants: tube, brain, bubble, fire, and horn. They come in their respective colors of blue, pink, purple, red, and yellow. Corals generates naturally in the coral reef structures of warm oceans. Coral will break and drop nothing unless it is mined with a silk touch tool. If you are in a warm ocean biome, coral can be grown by using bone meal on underwater dirt, coarse dirt, sand, red sand, or gravel. That's cool. I didn't know that. It's required waters on at least one of its sides to stay alive. Okay, that I definitely know. Alright. Kelp. Kelp is an animated underwater plant that generates in all ocean biomes, excluding frozen and warm oceans. No, including, sorry. Frozen and warm oceans. While it can be planted on a variety of blocks, it will only grow if it's planted underwater with water above it. Breaking part of a kelp stalk will cause all kelp above it to break off as well. Each piece of kelp has a random chance to drop a kelp item. If you smelt kelp in a furnace, it becomes dried kelp, which is edible. Coral blocks are solid blocks that come in 5 variants: tube, brain, bubble, fire, and horn. They come in the respective colors of blue, pink, purple, red, and yellow. Coral blocks will break and drop nothing unless they are mined with a silk touch tool. Coral blocks generate naturally in the coral reef structures of warm oceans. It requires water on at least one of its sides to stay alive. Dead cores are the dead variants of coral. They are solid blocks that come in 5 variants: tube, brain, bubble, fire, and horn. Coral blocks die after a few seconds if they are not placed in water. Dead coral blocks are gray, cannot be brought back to life. Keep pressing control instead of shift. Coral fans are non-solid blocks that come in 5 variants: tube, brain, bubble, fire, and horn. They come in the respective colors of blue, pink, purple, red, and yellow. Coral fans generate naturally in the coral reef structures of 4 motions. They can place on all sides of a block except the bottom. Coral fans will break and drop nothing unless they are mined with a silk touch tool. If you are in a warm ocean biome, coral fans can be grown by using bone meal and underwater dirt, coarse dirt, sand, red sand, or gravel. It requires water on at least one side of it to stay alive. Alright. Dead coral fans are the dead variants of coral fans. They are non-solid blocks that come in 5 variants: tube, brain, bubble, fire, and horn. Coral fans die after a few seconds if they are not placed in water. Dead coral fans are gray and cannot be brought back to life. Yeah. Oops. Coarse plants are generated naturally. Hold on. Coarse plants are naturally generated on the outer islands of the end. They can be grown from coarse flowers. Coarse plant branches off while it is growing. Another coarse flower will grow at the top of the growth. Coarse plant will drop 0 to 1 coarse fruit when broken. Coarse plants will break automatically if the broken spore is not broken. That sounded weird. I don't think I said that right. Coarse flowers are used to grow coarse plants when planted on instone. They are naturally generated on the outer islands of the end at the top of the coarse trees in their purple, fully worked state. Until coarse flower reaches the age of 5, it will attempt to grow as long as the block above it is in the air. Coarse flower can be broken and replanted to reset its age to 0. Make sure you break coarse flowers separately. If you break the coarse plant or instone they are attached to, they will break automatically and drop nothing. Unlike other crops and saplings, bone meal cannot be used to force coarse flowers to grow. Cocoa pods can be found growing in normal-sized, naturally generated jungle trees. Jungle trees grown by players will not spawn cocoa pods. Grown on jungle logs, cocoa pods have 3 stages growth. If a cocoa pod is short when it is further grown, it will drop 1 cocoa bean instead of 2, 3 when it is ready to be harvested. Resulting cocoa beans can be crafted into cookies. Yum! Dead bushes generate on sand, red sand, pod soil, dirt, cursed dirt, and terracotta in deserts, badlands, and giant tree taiga biomes. They cannot be grown with bone meal, but they can be collected with shears. If they are broken without shears, they will drop 0 to 2 sticks instead. Ever wanted to add more life and color to your interior home? As with flowers and saplings, dead bushes can also be planted in flower pots. Ferns are the variants of grass that have the same characteristics of grass, but can only be found in jungle taiga, snowy taiga, and giant tree taiga biomes. When broken without shears, ferns will drop 0 to 1 wheat seeds. Excluding jungle biomes, large ferns generate in the same biomes as the shorter kind of ferns. When a large fern is broken with shears, it will drop 2 instead of 1. There are 4 variants of tall flowers: sunflowers, lilacs, rose bushes, and peonies. Flowers generate naturally in dirt and grass blocks. While most flowers can be created by using bone meal and grass, tall flowers cannot. However, you use bone meal on the tall flower, it will spawn a second tall flower as an item. While they are mainly used for decoration, tall flowers can also be crafted into dye. Grass is a non-solid plant block that generates in most biomes with grassy soil. When broken without shears, grass will drop 0 to 1 wheat seeds. Tall grass will generate plains and savannas and will drop 2 pieces of grass instead of 1 when broken with shears. There's nothing here. Air. Air is generated in any space, not a is being by a block. It is created and destroyed when blocks are removed in place, so it cannot be kept in your inventory. Air presence often goes unnoticed and unappreciated. Of course, it's until you start to run out and go out swimming. Andesite is a decorative variant of stone that generates in the oval area. It can be mined with a pickaxe or crafted by combining cobblestone with diorite. And yes, that's a new recipe from, I think, 1.14. Diorite is a decorative variant of stone that generates in the oval area. It can be mined with a pickaxe or crafted by combining cobblestone with nether quartz. I actually like how this diorite looks. Granite is a decorative variant of stone that generates in the oval area. It can be mined with pickaxe or crafted by combining nether quartz with diorite. Try as you might, this block is impossible to break unless you are in creative mode. You can find bedrock protecting you from the void at the lowest 5 levels of the overworld, the top and bottom of the nether. Bedrock was added to Minecraft at the 10th day of the game's development. This means that bedrock was added to the game before water, lava, ores, and logs. Cool. Wonder about that 5 first days. How many times people fell in the void. I've got a bone to pick with you. Bone blocks are decorative blocks that are naturally generated as part of fossil structures found in deserts and swamp biomes. Aside from decoration, they can be used to store bone meal. Bone blocks can be mined with any pickaxe. If they are broken without a pickaxe, they will drop nothing. Well, have I seen it actually? That wasn't like in a map? That was an adventure map or something? I don't know. I'm confused. I didn't know that was a thing. Clay is a type of clay blocks, which are found at the bottom of the lakes, rivers, and swamps. Each clay block will drop 4 pieces of clay that can be crafted back together. There are many decorative uses for clay. Depending on whether you smelt the entire block or individual pieces, you will gain different final products. Ooh. When mined with pickaxe, coal ore will drop a single piece of coal. Mined with a fortune enchantment, the ore may drop to an extra piece of coal per enchantment level to a maximum of full coal with fortune 3. When used in a furnace as a fuel, it will last 80 seconds and smelt up to 8 items. Can't find coal? Burn some logs, you can get charcoal, which has the same properties as coal. Why do I feel like I ain't confused. I could have sworn. Yeah, we did diamonds already. I was confused. I don't know why. Alright, let's start here. Instone bricks. Can be crafted before pieces of instone. As with other brick blocks, it can be mined with any pickaxe, but will drop nothing if broken without a pickaxe. Instone bricks can also be obtained by deassembling the structures in incities, which are generated on the outer islands of the end. Fire is a harmful, non-solid block that will spread to nearby flammable blocks unless fire spread has been turned off with the command /game roll do fire take false. Blocks and items that catch fire will burn for some time before being destroyed. Even with fire spread enabled, all is not lost. Fires eventually burn out on their own. However, fire started on another rack or magma blocks will burn forever and will need to put it out manually. Coming in contact with fire will set you on fire. You can either wait for it to burn out or jump in water to extinguish the fire before it does too much damage. Tired of waiting for lava, lightning, blazes, and gas to start fires for you? You can light your very own fires with flint, steel, or fire charge. Remember, with great power comes with great responsibility. Ouch, that's some hot stuff. Spawning on pools in the overworld covering most of the nether. Lava is a light-emitting fluid block that causes fire damage. When combined with water, lava can produce stone, cobblestone, or obsidian depending on how the two fluids interact. When generating a bucket, lava can be used as fuel. It has the longest building valley in the game, capable of smelting 100 items with a single bucket of lava. Sorry about that. Items that fall into lava will be destroyed, so hold on to your diamonds and be careful when mining. Yet another reason not to dig down. Magma blocks are light-emitting blocks that can be found in the nether between Y levels 23 and 37. It can also be found in overworld at the bottom of ocean ravines, in underwater caverns, and in some underwater ruins. Alternatively, a magma block can be crafted with 4 magma green. When magma blocks do not destroy items, they will hurt mobs and players that stand on top of them. Players can avoid taking fire damage from magma rocks by using fire-resistant potions, wearing frostwalker boots, or simply sneaking while walking across them. Underwater magma blocks create whirlpool bubble columns that drag any item, boats, mobs, and players caught in them to the bottom of the sea. Lucky you can restore your air by swimming through a magma block's bubble column. But be careful, despite being underwater, magma blocks will still hurt you if you come in contact with them. Whew. Glowstone is a light-emitting block that occurs naturally in the nether. It generates in clusters that hang from the underside of netherrack. Unless it's mined with silk touch, glowstone will shatter into 2 to 4 pieces of glowstone dust. If it is broken with a fortune tool, it has a higher chance of dropping more glowstone dust, but it will never drop more than 4 pieces of dust. You can craft 4 pieces of glowstone dust back together to form 1 piece of glowstone. Light level 15, glowstone produces the brightest possible light level in the game. Use it to light up your creations or craft it into a redstone lamp for a more to pretty things alternative. I'm sorry, there's some words that I say once and then I can't say them again. It's weird. Gravel is affected by gravity. If there's no block beneath it, when mined, it will fall until it lands on the next available block. However, if it falls on non-solid blocks such as torches, redstone, dust, rails, or slabs, or on soul sand, it will break and drop a piece of gravel instead of falling up. If broken, there's a 10% chance that a piece of flint will be dropped instead of gravel. The fortune enchantment increases the chance of flint dropping to 14%, at fortune 1, 25%, at fortune 2, and 25% at fortune 2, and 100% at fortune 3. I was got confused for a second. Netherrack makes up the majority of the nether's terrain. Breaking netherrack by hand will yield nothing, but mining with any pickaxe will shred through it in a fraction of a second. Once netherrack has been set afire, it will burn indefinitely, making it an unique decorative block. Speaking of decorative blocks, the netherrack can be smelted and crafted in nether brick blocks, so you don't even need to find nether fortress if you want some. Anyone interested in taking the Ice Bucket Challenge? Running water over water sources will create obsidian, but it will require a diamond pickaxe to successfully mine it. With a blast radius of 6,000, obsidian has the highest blast radius a player can maintain in survival mode, which explains why it takes such a long time to mine. But since it's required to build a nether portal or craft a beacon, enchantment table, or ender chest, it's definitely worth the wait. Whew, a lot of talking. And we're still just in the first building, and we're not even done with the first floor. How many floors? I think I see at least one more floor up there. I don't know if there's anything up there, though. Prismarine is a stone-like decorative block that only appears underwater in ocean bottoms. It can be crafted from prismarine shards, which are dropped when guardians and outer guardians are killed. What did I just do to do that? Wheat seeds are acquired by breaking all variants of grass. When they are planted on farmland, they undergo 8 stages of growth. Harvesting a fully grown wheat crop will yield 0 to 3 seeds and 1 wheat. If they are harvested early, they will only drop 1 wheat seed. Villager farm plots have a 50% chance of being wheat crops. Other than being used for farming, wheat seeds share the same uses as other seeds, such as breeding chickens and taming parrots. You know what I noticed while I'm standing here? There was a very missed opportunity in this map to use the new, things where you set it down and you put the books on it so you could read it. Can't remember what they're called. But it was a very missed opportunity because all these chests just have books in them. Vines are non-solid blocks that are naturally generated in jungle swamp. Vines will spread downward into a giant blocks next to them over time. They will be broken with anything, but they can only be affected with shears. Running through vines will slow your movement speed, but can also be used to negate fall damage if you pass through them. As you climb up and down them, vines are living ladders. Watch your step. Ice is slippery and will cause mobs, items, and players to slide across it. This can be used to your advantage, though. If you run and jump while on ice, you will travel faster than if you were to do the same on any other block type. This translucent block is generated in snowy biomes, which is cold enough for water to freeze in ice. Excluding sunlight, ice will revert to water if exposed to a light level greater than 11. It cannot be generated unless it's mined with it cannot be gathered unless it is mined with a silk touch pickaxe. Breaking it with anything else will leave a source block of water in its place. Sugarcane is a block that grows next to water in the overworld. While it grows to a max height of 3, there is a rare chance that a fourth block will generate on top of the ones that have already been generated. It can be crafted into paper sugar. If any of it supporting blocks are removed, all unsupported sugarcane blocks will uproot and drop as items. Whew. Seagrass is a non-solid animated plant life that generates in all oceans, including frozen oceans. It will drop nothing unless it's hardened using shears. Seagrass can be used to breed turtles. Using seagrass on a baby turtle will also speed up its growing time. Can't find seagrass for whatever reason. Turtles will drop 0 to 2 seagrass when killed, but leave the turtles alone. Using mole-meal underwater is a much vanilla way of generating seagrass. Yeah, leave the poor turtles alone. After chopping down half the forest, it may be a good idea to replant. A sapling is a non-solid block that can be grown into a tree. Saplings come in 6 variants: oak, birch, spruce, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. When broken, leaves have a 5% chance of dropping saplings. Jungle leaves have an even lower chance of dropping saplings, with a drop rate of only 2.5. Whoa. Pumpkin seeds are used to grow pumpkin stems. When planted on farmland, they will undergo 7 stages of growth. There are a number of different ways to obtain pumpkin seeds. They can be found dungeon chests, chest mine carts, and abandoned mine shafts, and woodland mansion chests. Crafting pumpkins or shearing an uncarved pumpkin will yield 4 pumpkin seeds. Destroying pumpkin seeds will drop. I think this means if you destroy the pumpkin, seeds will drop 0 to 3 seeds. Other than being used for farming wheat, destroying the stem. Other than being used for farming, wheat seeds share the same uses as other seeds, such as breeding chickens and parrots. Sorry, my voice is starting to go. Pumpkins are blocks that spawn in random clusters and grass blocks in most overworld biomes. You can also find them growing in the stem farm roots of woodland mansions. They can be crafted into pumpkin seeds or crafted. While the fastest way to harvest a pumpkin is with an axe, they can be successfully harvested with anything. One of the main ingredients in pumpkin pie, when crafted, pumpkins can also be used to construct snow golems and iron golems. Potato. Potatoes are found of food items that can be planted, eaten raw, or cooked into baked potatoes. 1 potato restores 1 hunger and 0.6 hunger saturation, while baked potato restores 5 hunger and 6 hunger saturation. A fully grown potato crop drops 1 to 4 potatoes and has a 2% chance of dropping an additional poisonous potato. You can find poison. Yes. You can't find poison. You can find potatoes generated naturally in the farm plots of villages, such as rare loot from zombies and shipwrecked supply chests. Pigs love potatoes. They will breed if they are given potatoes. Villagers will also become willing if they pick up to 12 potatoes. You can breed pigs with potatoes? I thought you could just do it with carrots. Confusion. Nether wart could be found growing in nether fortresses. It grows on soul sand, and breaking a fully grown nether wart will drop 2 to 4 nether wart. An immature nether wart plant will drop a single nether wart. Interested in more nether wart fortune tools will increase the maximum number nether wart dropped by 1 per level. Nether wart's primary purpose is to brew aqua potion, but it can also be crafted into a nether wart block or red nether bricks. Why would you need fortune? That stuff grows like super quick. All you have to do is get like a big plot of it. Mushroom are solid blocks that make up huge mushrooms. Mushroom blocks. I think I'm supposed to say. They come in 3 variants: red mushroom, brown mushroom, and mushroom stem. You can attain a mushroom block by breaking it with a silk touch. When broken with any other tool or by hand, mushroom blocks will occasionally drop their respective mushroom type. It didn't used to be that way. You couldn't get it at all before. Melon stem is grown from a melon seed. When a melon seeds from a melon seed is grown from melon seeds when they are planted on one another. When the melon stem is fully grown, melons can grow on any dirt, grass, or farmland block. While the stem's 7 stages of growth can be accelerated by using bone meal cannot be used to speed up the growth of an actual melon. A single stem can grow an unlimited number of melons, so make sure you can break it. When the melon stem is broken, it will drop 0 to 3 melon seeds. Melons are blocks that are naturally generated in jungle biomes. In the stem farm rooms of woodland mansions, when broken, they will drop 3 to 7 tasty melon slices. Melon seed slices can be crafted back to the melon block. As it takes 9 melon slices to reassemble a melon block, this is an ineffective storage method. Lily pads are flat blocks that can be found growing in water, in swamps, or in the wheat farm rooms of woodland mansions. They can also be attained while fishing. You can stand on, walk, and jump across the tops of lily pads, and they will not break. However, they will break and drop if the enemy you hit them with a boat or punch them. These things used to break boats, I know that much. Leaves grow as a part of trees. Their appearance varies depending on the type of tree they are grown from and the biome they are currently in. When the tree is chopped down, the leaves will spontaneously decay and disappear. Even if leaves are connected to a log, if they are more than 6 blocks away, they will begin to decay. Leaves have a 5% chance of dropping saplings. Normal leaves have an even lower chance of dropping saplings with a drop rate of 2.5. On top of saplings, oak and dark oak trees have a 0.5 chance of dropping an apple. Leaves can be collected with shears or a silk touch tool. Player place leaves will not experience decay. Depending on whether you have your graphics mode set to fast or fancy, leaves will appear solid or transparent. Mushrooms are fungi that naturally grow and spread in dark areas with a light level of 12 or less. They also generate the nether and mushrooms field biomes. The sheer mushroom will drop 5 mushrooms and will turn into a normal cow. When bone meal is used on a mushroom, there is a chance that it will go into a huge mushroom. Used on a mushroom. Planning on making your own mushroom farm so you can make even more delicious stew? Mushrooms can be planted in light levels of 13 or less, but never directly into the sky unless they are planted on mycelium or pot soil. The conditions are right. Mushrooms will spread randomly onto nearby blocks, but they will only spread if there are fewer than 5 mushrooms of the same type in a 9 by 9 by 3 area. I will not pretend to understand what I just said. Dirt, making a mess of the overworld's upper layers and areas sickness. It lies unseen below a single layer of grass. It can be attained by hand. The shovel is the fastest way to dig it up. Dirt also drops if you break grass, mycelium, or pot soil without silk touch tool. Not sure what to do with all your dirt? Consider building a farm unless you plan on hunting or fishing all day. Building a farm is the easiest way to create a renewable source of food. So it might seem like a rather simple and common block dirt is useful. Besides, how else are you supposed to survive the first time without building a dirt hut? Coarse dirt is a variant of dirt that grass and mycelium will not spread on. Visually, similar to regular dirt, it can be crafted by combining gravel and dirt. Spawned naturally in the overwhelmed all giant tree taiga biomes, wooded and modified wooded badland plateaus, and shattered savanna plateau biomes. Ooh, I'm talking forever. Hot soil is a variant of dirt that generates in giant tree taiga and bamboo jungle biomes, as well as the respective variants. When broken, it will drop a regular block of dirt unless in mined with silk touch. Pot soil allows mushrooms to be placed on it, regardless of the light variant, which also allows for the growth of huge mushrooms. Unlike grass and mycelium, however, pot soil does not spread. Along with cobblestone, grass was one of the first 2 blocks added to the game. This iconic block generates naturally in most biomes in the overworld. If you right-click it with a shovel, it will turn into a grass path. But grass is delicate. If a block is placed on top of it, it is broken by anything other than a silk touch tool, it will be transformed into regular dirt. Then there are the mobs. Some sheep like to eat it, and Enderman can steal it. At least the Enderman will drop the grass block if they are killed. No silk touch required. With all of these ways for your grass to be messed around with, it is sure to tough, obtaining a perfect farm on. Luckily, grass spreads to nearby dirt blocks, so it will grow back. Mycelium is a variant of dirt that generates instead of grass in mushroom field biomes. If mycelium is mined with anything other than a silk touch tool, it will only drop dirt. Enderman can pick up mycelium blocks and will drop the block they are holding if killed. This is one way to take mycelium if you do not have silk touch. As with grass, mycelium is capable of spreading to nearby dirt blocks. While mushrooms normally need no light levels to be placed, they can be placed on mycelium blocks at any light level. Huge mushrooms can also be grown on mycelium. You've reached the Stone Age. This is an incredibly common block that is gained by mining stone with pickaxe at any level. It's 1 tier better than wood, and it requires if you plan on crafting a furnace or advancing further in the game. Don't feel like leaving your home to gather cobblestone. Create your own cobblestone generator, a bucket of lava, and a bucket of water. When flowing water and lava come into contact, when flowing water and lava come into contact with another block of cobblestone will be created. Sure sign of a dungeon. Greener than its plain variant, mossy cobblestone is well covered in moss. This decorative block can be found in dungeons, jungle temples, the giant tree taiga biome, and underwater ruins. It can generate and pillage your outposts, watchtowers, as well as in plains, taiga, and stony taiga villages. Alternatively, it can be crafted by combining cobblestone with mines. Be careful not to get stuck in the cobwebs. If you get caught, you will be slowed down drastically until you are able to wiggle free. You can quickly break cobblestones with a sword. Cobwebs with a sword to get string, or you can use shears to obtain the cobweb itself. You can make large amounts of cobwebs in abandoned mine shafts, particularly around cave spider spawners. Last one. Endstone is a block that generates exclusively in the end. Aside from generating structures, it makes up the entirely solid ground existing in the end. With a blast resistance of 45, Endstone cannot be picked up by Endermen, nor can it be destroyed by the Ender Dragon. This makes it a useful defensive block with both inside and outside of the end. Don't forget to grab some before you leave, as it's the only block that you can plant coarse flowers on. You will need to take some home with you if you want to grow any coarse plants. Endstone can be mined with a pickaxe at any level. Oh my god, that took forever to do. And that was just this one little level. I'm gonna go around and see what's up next door. Oh, cool, look at that. hope you can get up here with the blocks. Okay guys, we're going to do this next level next time. There's not as many on this level as the downward one, and it looks like we have maybe another level up here that has stuff on it. Oh yeah, it's not a lot, but we're going to wait to do this next time. Oops, my bad. And with that guys, please do a like if you like, comment if you wish, and for and out people. Bye!